All right. Good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for coming. I'll start with talking about last week a bit. Felt our guys really did a good job of preparing. We had good energy, good focus at our practices and in our meeting rooms, and we got to Saturday, and it was a great day for college football with a huge crowd, and it just didn't go our way. How we really needed things to go early, obviously on defense. We need to stop the run and hold those yards down early in the game, and we're not unable to do that. But I was really proud of our guys. We had a 9-minute drive to get it to 14-7, and then a critical point in the game, we had a long yardage on a 3rd and 18. Really needed a stop there, and they got that score before half, and then we knew it was a big uphill battle. But still proud of our guys. Our effort was good. It wasn't due to lack of effort. We just need to really execute at a really high level to go into a place like that and get a positive result. But, as we look forward to this week, we're on to Western Illinois, and we got to be able to handle moving forward with the same type of focus and effort. And every week's going to be a battle for all of us in the Missouri Valley Football Conference. Western Illinois, got a chance to look at them last night and really impressed with their quarterback, Morrissey, who is an in-league transfer. He transferred from Northern Iowa and makes a lot of good throws. And he's a big guy that's mobile, and they're going to spread you out and make you tackle in space is the way they've been moving the football, and they do a really good job of that. They have a return man who's as dynamic as you're going to see, this Jay Parker. He's not very big, 146 pounds, and can really move his feet. So that'll be a challenge for us in the kicking game. And then, offensively, we need to get back to moving the football consistently and get in a rhythm, which we were unable to do a week ago. So that's where we're at. Looking forward. We got to get the first win in the Missouri Valley, and we're excited to get back to work tomorrow on the practice field.
Was there a theme, whether, when you look at Boise State and South Dakota State, that you felt like, okay, after those two games, this is really where we have to get better?
Yeah, I thought we defended the run well against Boise State, against a really good back, and then this past week we did not fit it as well as we need to fit it, and they're very good when he gets downhill. He's a very good back. Both of their backs are really pretty good, and they hurt us a little bit with the quarterback run game. So just got to fit it better and really get where we need to be, get our eyes in the right spot. And sometimes when teams are moving the football on you at the ground, you get eyes a little bit wrong in the wrong spot, and you got to play together, 11 guys playing together. But we knew it was going to be tough going in there. And even that drive before half, when we made them drive the football, we had some opportunities to get off the field and got them to 3rd down, which didn't happen early in the game. So I think there was an improvement there, but just need to be more consistent at being gap sound.
And so maybe you kind of answered it there, but did you feel like it was more of, defenders understanding the schematics of what's taking place in front of them, or did you need guys to win one-on-one physical battles?
Oh, there's always a combination of that when you get against a top team. They're good up front. They have, 4 of those 5 guys are seniors. And I think, the junior has played a lot of football. That was the same starting line that played against us in the spring, back when we had the spring season. So they've been around a long time, and when you make adjustments, those guys, experience really helps a team because they've seen a lot of different things and can draw back on a lot of experiences they've been through.
I think you addressed it right after the game, but how did you make sure that everybody's attention is on Western Illinois, just with the big names that you had just faced with Boise State and South Dakota State?
Yeah, I think, you try to do it within your building. We know that we have to prepare well against everybody, and we got to respect every opponent on our schedule. That's really huge, that you put in the same effort and amount of time and the same focus for each and every opponent. And on the outside, certain games get more attention than others, and that may be the case with our past two opponents. But I know on the inside, coaches and our leaders on our team have to set the tone how we prepare each and every week, and we need to have that same focus and same energy that we had the past 2 weeks, as well as the first games we played this year.
And then kind of last one from me. What's the key to getting your ground game, your rushing attack, a little more impactful? What do you think?
I think, we didn't have a whole lot of opportunities, and we really never had an opportunity to get into a rhythm. You have to pop some runs and get some first downs, and that's what we probably were most concerned about. Our first drive, we're out there, we get one, move the chains, and then we're right off the field, and then the next one we're right off the field. So we never got into any rhythm, and working together up front, as you get more plays, you get more comfortable working together at what the defense is doing. But we just need to stick with it here in-house and get back to running the football and being balanced and finding a way to get some chunk plays too. That really helps your running game too. When you move that ball downfield, the defense feels differently about how the ball's moving too.
Kind of jumping off what Tom said, just what did you learn maybe about your team, or just the lessons from the past 2 weeks with adversity? What have you been addressing just with that?
Yeah, we learned we got some work to do. That's the bottom line. We got to keep working to improve our football team. We can make a lot of improvement. That's what we've learned, and we knew going into these games these were going to be challenging opponents, and that's good for us. You can get growth. Obviously you want to come out with wins when you grow as a football team, but we can still learn from this and keep it in the proper perspective. It's still early in the year. We're playing for a lot. We can't be disheartened. It's all perspective. We've really got to keep things in perspective. We're 2-2 as a football team with a long season left, and if we can stay in the moment, I really believe we can improve a lot. If we get distracted and don't stay in the moment, that wouldn't be healthy for us.
I know you mentioned rhythm, consistency so far today. How do you put that into effect, especially in the fourth quarter at home?
Well, you've got to, get off to a good start, and we'll be working on that with a good game plan. And the guys, by preparing well, have confidence. No different than coaches. We got to have a good plan that we feel good going in, and then you got to play 60 minutes. If there's one thing that you go back to last Saturday, we scored 2 times in the fourth quarter. I was really pleased with our team doing that. We brought Trey in, and he made some good plays getting down the field. Red Wilson making some catches. Those things are important because you're keeping your team on the field, and you want to give them an opportunity to score and keep working to improve your football team. If the clock is running, you have a chance to improve because you're playing against good people and you're playing against opponents rather than just practicing. So those were good signs that we have a desire to improve.
You mentioned Trey's name. What's it like being able to flux 2 guys in your system at this point of the season?
Well, you want to get guys experience, and that's important to get guys in there and give them an opportunity to play, because you're going to have to depend on your depth at some point during the season. We know that. It happens in this sport all the time. So developing depth is really important for us.